my coffee. All right, need to make this higher. Come on, come on. And there. And there. Good morning. Happy Monday. So, I apologize for my lack there of presence. I honestly am so incredibly exhausted and have not felt well for a very, very long time. So I'm trying to keep going, but I just don't feel good. So we're gonna show you a couple things here that came in, some huge blessings. And we're going to go show you some animals and get them all fed and take care of them. And then I have to be working on social media. So let me go grab my coffee real quick, and then we're going to show you the blessings that came in behind us. Give me 1 minute. Huge blessings that came in, unbelievable blessings that came in. We were starting to get low on everything and starting to go, shoot, we're gonna have to buy it. And I don't know how we're gonna buy it. And we put out our plea of, if you guys could be so kind to send us something off of our Chewy list, we would greatly appreciate it. And the blessings have just poured in. And so we're very, very grateful for that. So thank you. Let's see what we got here. And I'll show you guys, and this is probably, I want to say it's probably about 2 months of food for us, which is pretty awesome. So very excited for that. I also have 13 dogs at my house right now that are keeping me on my toes. So let's take a dive into here and see what we got. I had to get 5 shots of coffee this morning because like my body is not going. All right, so number 1. All right. We have some Wholesome's dog food that was sent in. This is actually what I feed my dogs also. Wholesome's, I've had really good luck with it, to be honest, and I have tried everything from the $120 a bag for 15 pounds all the way down to the Wholesome's, and honestly, my dogs, all of my dogs do well on Wholesome's. All of them. No more skin conditions, no more skin irritations, no more hot spots, no more nothing. So we use this for the animals out here. We got all different flavors for them. We just changed the protein up, but this is gonna be for the foxes, the raccoons. We feed fresh fruits and vegetables every single day and meat, but we do give them a supplement so they're never hungry. So this stuff that you're gonna be seeing for a lot of our animals is supplemental. So let me start my pile here. And probably grab my knife. I gotta get my knife is, I don't know where it's at. It should be at home. My elbow is shot. I gotta go in. So we got another bag of Wholesomes. Thank you. And again, I don't see, unless you send it to me and say, hey, I sent this in, they don't give me gift receipts. So I don't know who sent in what or what's what, but so if you sent this in, thank you. I don't see any of that. So I'm debating what I can actually pull. Give me 1 sec. All right. Oh, I don't want a knife. I'll cut through bags, but thank you. I said I need my knife, but I never cut these because I'll cut through bags. So they sent in 50 pounds of our chicken all flock. Thank you. I mean, my FedEx guy pulled up and he was like, normally I only have like 5 boxes for you at a time. I have like 16. I was like, aw. And I was like, and none of those are actually mine. My 5 bags of dog food are coming next week. What? All right. Now, woo! We got some critter care. This is the bedding we use for the chinchillas and the ferrets. Then we got more all flock for our chickens. Buck, buck. You know, the hard part is that you don't only move this stuff like 1 or 2 times, you move it like 6 or 7. So you definitely get your workout for the day, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, I love this breeze that's coming through. It's so nice. Then, ooh, we got our Wholesome's grain-free beef. It has to be grain-free for foxes. Can't do grains. Like I said, we just change up the protein. Can you believe that? All this stuff came in? More all flock. Can you believe that? Then we have got 2 more bags of our critter care. This is the bedding that we use again. Thank you. And I get to put all of it away, and I'm so incredibly blessed. I'm so excited to be able to replenish our cabinets. Flock, but this one is pellets. We switch between pellets and crumble, so they have a little bit of a change here and there, or we mix them together so that they have both. Nothing to grab onto. Come on. like the never-ending truck of stuff. Oh my goodness. Layer crumble that came in too. Hallelujah. More wholesomes for our raccoons and our foxes for supplement. Oh, it ripped. Ooh. Friskies for our kittens, our little feral cats. Now we don't feed any of our small mammals cat food because it's too high in proteins. So be careful with that. A lot of people will put out cat food and stuff for their possums and their raccoons and stuff. First of all, don't feed your local wildlife at all. It's just bad practice, unless it's your birdies and your squirrels. And if you want squirrel problems, that's completely up to you. But don't feed anything above that. You can always do a water source. So if you want you want the raccoons and stuff to wander through your backyard, give them a water source. Do not give them a food source, because then your neighbors may start feeling inconvenienced by them and they may euthanize them. So just only do a water source for them, but never, I can't stop you from feeding your wildlife. I encourage you not to, but don't feed them cat food. Don't feed your possums, don't feed your raccoons, no cat food. If you're gonna do anything, do dog food, but do not do cat food at all. And no freaking hot dogs and no red licorice vines and none of that crap.
And it's illegal in Washington.
And it is illegal to feed your wildlife in Washington now. They just passed that law in June, so. Like they're gonna enforce it.
I know, really.
We're just creating laws to scare people, but we ain't gonna do nothing about it. Can you imagine? Why are you here? Well, I got 5 years for feeding the deer. What are you in for? Yeah, but you know, you can kill a wolf and torture it and post it all through social media, and you get a slap on the freaking wrist and a $250 fine. Ludicrous. Luda. All right, then we got some more wholesome dog food, chicken, protein base, some more critter bedding, awesome, some of our critter litter for our ferrets. Took me a minute. Okay, this should be one of the last times in the back of my truck. So. front. You know what I did the other day? I went to go step up in my truck and my ankle like went snap. Woo! Hallelujah. No wonder that box was heavy. We got 25 pounds of parrot macaw food. We have a very light bag of some critter stuff. Then we got £30 of dog food. Astromatic Lex. All right, then holy Moses. More of our critter litter. We love this stuff for our ferrets. More macaw food. Thank you so much. You're running low. My guess is wholesome. We don't can. More dog food. Oh my goodness. These boxes never end. What a blessing. Come on. Then we have 50 pounds of all flock crumble. And some more critter bedding. Oh, that breeze feels so good. Then more pounds of crumble all flock, or sorry, that's layer pellet, layer crumble. And you think I'm done, but I have more. Hold on. You don't realize how much you use your, hey, no, hey, Stella, Stella, brood it, Stella and Banshee. Oh, that's Jack, that's not mine. Nobody's here. 50 more pounds of crumble. And not done yet. One moment, please. another thing of Wholesome's beef dog food. And we also got Amazon goodness sent in too. Let's see what it's from. Ooh. This is from Mark. Mr. M. Mark sent in our a 150-foot metal hose that I'm going to install on the small mammals today. So thank you for that. All right, so you guys can kind of see all of the blessings that came in. Ta-da! Very, very huge blessing. Thank you to everyone who sent something in to help us restock our back stock. It's because of you that we're still going. It's definitely been extremely overwhelming, to say the least. But we're still here. We're still going. We have a long way to go. I'm starting a brand new program, which is going to be consuming a lot of the next couple of weeks of my life to advance the organization and add a whole nother chapter within the organization. I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of weeks because I don't have enough on my plate anyway. So, but it's hopefully will help the business stay alive. So I'm really, really excited for that. Now what I have to do is let me put what I need to go up to the top of the hill. We have safekeeping for the food at the top of the hill and like a cooler place that rodents and stuff can't get to. So I need to divide real quick what I want to stay down here, what I want to go to the top. So give me 1 second. It won't take me long to do that. So this all stays down here. All right. Keep one of each flavor. All right. So that will all go to the top. All right, so that will go to the top. This will stay down here. This is what I have room for down here. I have, gonna go for a ride. Dog food, cat food, critter bedding, and 3 bags of pellets is what I have room for down here. You wanna see something really cool? So April, Grossrock, she came out, she took photos. We're doing a like a This Is Me series with our animals on our Patreon, where we're gonna be posting really great photos of our animals and like giving you their backstory, their history, their personalities, so that you can kind of get to know them better. So that's on our Patreon. It's an exclusive platform that you can sign up for. Tiers range from $3 all up to $250. All of that's changing. It's gonna be $3 to $25 here soon only. We're getting rid of the bigger tiers. And we're also starting a new Patreon, which is exciting. That's what I'm gonna be working on this week. So then the new Patreon is for my new endeavor that I'm taking on top of this endeavor. So, because gotta try to keep the business going. Anyhoot, April came out here and she brought me a present. Ready? Ta-da! Isn't it so awesome? Isn't that awesome? It's not Thirsty Thursday. It's thirsty every day. Every day, it's thirsty every day. I should have got this ice though, by the way. Someone filled up my trash can with no trash bag in there.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm. Super uber kind.
What did they put in it?
Lettuce and boxes. You know, the essentials of stuff that doesn't need to go in a trash can. All right.
Lettuce and boxes.
Lettuce and boxes.
Should go to the chickens.
We should have. Too late now. All right.
It's coming out of your garden. Your mom's garden.
That's a good size zucchini, isn't it?
It's freaking huge.
Yeah, that's our homegrown zucchini right there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, we're gonna feed some animals now. Now that the day is starting to heat up. We got heat advisories, and honestly,
Heat advisories
for us, which is like, it's gonna be a whopping 82 degrees this week.
It was 86 degrees in my house. I'm like,
Oh, that's miserable. It was a comfortable 62 in mine. That's the joys of AC right there. No, I woke up yesterday and I had so much computer work to do yesterday. So I was on my computer pretty much all day. And then I went and relaxed in the pool with Rai. And then I got back up and did more computer work, did dishes, 5 loads of laundry, folded all of those, did the miscellaneous sock bin. That was fun. Freaking miscellaneous sock bins. I tell you what, I don't even know how it's possible, but it just is. Then I did the dishes. I fed everybody twice, and I felt like shit all day yesterday. So it was fantastic. And then I went to bed last night with the most horrible stomach ache. I mean, I felt sick. It's probably the heat from I actually did a lot of computer work outside because
so you had Mexican food?
no, I went to a new Mexican place for me, not new here, but new for me, called Coa. Have you eaten there?
Never heard of it.
Freaking expensive, but it is like all natural. I mean, it's not refried beans. It is like cooked beans. Like it was so good.
So that's why it's expensive, because
It's all natural. It's all organic. It's all gluten free. It's like, so it was so good. I went. My aunt's like one of the only places my aunt can eat. She has stomach issues, and we went there and I hung out with my aunt for a little bit. And there's one in La Conner and one in Mount Vernon. We went to the one in La Conner. Super good, super good. It was good. All right, I'm gonna go grab the meat real quick and we're gonna start feeding the animals. Actually, I'm gonna let that continue to thaw. I'll grab the meat after we do all the fruits and veggies first, and then we'll go down and grab the meat. So, we got some dogs on rat patrol. You shouldn't see very many rats right now. I kind of nuked them all.
They all have stomach aches.
They all have stomach aches also. Karma, man.
I don't feel so good.
Mm.
It's that new place we went and ate.
Yeah, those bait boxes, they did not sit right with my stomach. We don't poison them. We actually use a safe bait so that if our animals eat the animal, it's not going to hurt them. But it definitely is not. We have, our neighbors are farmers too. They have pigs and stuff like that. And like it, and they dump it over here and it creates issue with rats and rodents and stuff. But, and not saying that we don't feed the rats and rodents because we don't try to, but I mean, we do feed out in the open, so.
Yeah. We
All
can't
right.
selectively feed them and take it away when they're done eating.
Yeah, right? We got some radish, or some radish leaves too that she trimmed off. All right, so we're gonna do some fresh kale from our garden for our porcupine.
I've been eating the stalks on those. They're really good. They're juicy.
Well, you could also give it to the sulcatas. Corn on the cob. He's like, I could, but they're too good.
Or the redfoots.
Or the redfoots, yeah.
I actually want to bring the redfoots out.
Well, we're gonna have to set up a pin for him, which guess what? We have one we can set up.
Put them down there with the...
No. The sulcatas were bullies to him. We had to move them. Go. Back. All right.
I could put them in Jinx's old enclosure.
Or we could set up a place for him.
Or his old enclosure. It's completely enclosed. There's grass. There's sun.
Or we could set up a whole place for him. That's down by your
That's where I
station.
set up though.
Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. We're going to do this right here. We're going to do some corn on the cob for our coates.
Seems like a trap.
Okay. Go ahead. No, I didn't say go ahead. I said, okay, it's all set up for them. But I still said, we'll just set up a new pin
It's
for them.
kind of the way you say it and then the look that you give afterwards. It's
Oh.
almost like, fine, I'll do it all myself. I don't need your help.
Story of my life. All right. I do it all by my own. I do it all by myself. All right, so we're gonna do some corn on the cob for our little wonderful skunky skunks here. And then we'll do a little bit of corn on the cob for my, oh fuck, I just cut myself. Damn it.
Can you touch your blood sugar?
No.
We got the-
Sorry, I didn't mean to swear, but I wasn't expecting that. It slipped out of my hand. Welcome! That's the first time I've cut myself on live. And it's a good one. I went through my fingernail.
Ooh.
Give
What
me
kind
one
of video is
second.
that
I'm
one
going
gonna
to
make?
go clean this up.
What kind of video will that one make?
I don't know.
You want any help?
No.
Is it that bad? All right. Well, welcome to Making Food 101. I'm just making food for the sloths and kinkajou and armadillo, iguana. Excuse me. What? Hacking about. What are you hacking about? So, what did I do yesterday? I was catching up on, well, not catching up, rewatching season 2 of Picard. A lot of parallels with season 2 of Picard and current things that are going on right now. If you know, you know. I was like, oh my god, that was even before all this started happening. And yeah, good times. Probably can't even hear me. I'm So I've already watched I watched all of Picard, 1, 2, and 3. 3 was really good fanfare because it did a lot of stuff that the fans have been looking for. But I think I liked all of them. But season 3 definitely gave some fanfare. Season 2 I was a little disappointed. The Borg are supposed to be like very formidable, and all they did is push a button and blow them out the airlock and they were done. So it was kind of like disappointing. I thought they were gonna really lay it to them, but they didn't. All these bugs. Bugs everywhere. Bugs, bugs, bugs.
Nothing like having your bone stop the knife.
Hey, that's what it's there for.
That's what it happens. Yep. Thanks, bones. That's kind of why it hurts, because I hit the bone. That was good. And you know what? The knife's not even sharp, so that was even more awesome.
Want me to get that sharpened up for you?
I probably, you know, a dull knife is a dangerous knife.
That's true.
That is the truth right there.
Unless you're riding.
Yeah. All right.
Remember when she was doing it, she preferred the dull ones.
Well, it made her scared to have sharp ones that went right through the thing. I'm fine. You know how long it's been since I've cut myself like that with a knife? It's been a long time. There's first time for everything, isn't there? But I'd rather not have any chicken juices go into my finger, so.
You want a spinny thing? I'm gonna go grab a spinny thing.
Oh, sure. All right, let's continue on. And that is how my entire last 3 weeks have gone, ladies and gentlemen. Like that. Okay. All right. So, let's do corn. All right. I apologize. It's a rarity for me to drop the F-bomb, but that actually really hurt. So, I try not to do that on my channels because I have kids that watch me, and I'm glad that they're here, and I want it to be a safe place. So kids, don't use bad language. It's not good. Don't do that. All right. My hand rolled under the corn. Anyway, okay. All right. Cool. All right. So let's get this right here. Falling apart. Ow. That keeps the bugs away.
You're falling apart?
Yeah.
Well, you can't cut pieces off you and say you're falling apart. That's not the same.
That's not what I was referring to.
Oh, your back?
Mm-hmm.
And your shoulder?
No, elbow.
Elbow. 40-year-old elbow. 60-year-old back.
My elbow, like I'm actually gonna be setting a consult with the orthopedic surgeon.
Mine was so bad. I mean, I told you how bad it hurt. It was terrible.
Well, you know what? It was healing, but then somebody rammed a shard of metal into the corner of my elbow. Jeremy?
Run a shard of metal into your elbow.
That re-injured it, and then I was walking out the bathroom and I had my hair up in a pony and I turned like this and I hit the corner of my wall on it, and then it didn't stop there, and it was getting better. I'm like, oh gosh, my elbow's feeling so much better, and life was like, no it's not. What the wow?
EPC 157 saved me.
I'm not putting anything into my body like that.
You can take a photo.
Too many things. I was having a whole conspiracy thing happening in my brain the other day when I went to the fair. Stop! Thank you. I'll put that in my trash can. You know what I've realized is that, like, in America, we create big problem and then we create harmful solution. Like, that's our cycle. Like, that's our tendency to do things like that. And I was up at the fair I'm not gonna make comment on things, but you know, we have all these. Stop, please. Now you don't get it at all. We have all of this stuff that's happening. Like people are doing the shots and stuff to like lose weight and whatnot. And we're finding out now there's massive side effects with those, and that is harming people. You know, and we put chemicals in our food and all that kind of stuff to make it to where women have hormonal imbalances and they can't balance their hormones and they're gaining weight and they're not feeling healthy and they're not feeling good and they're losing their motivation and they're having all these side effects from all the stuff that's been being put into our food and all that kind of stuff. Because the reality is we're not dumb. That's no conspiracy. They put so much stuff in our food right now. It's terrifying. It just is, right? Like it should cause some concern. Anywho, and then we come out with these chemicals to try to fix all of these women's issues that they're having because they're so desperate just to get relief. And now we're having all these side effects from all of this stuff and you don't know what to believe anymore. Oh, that must mean your vitamin D is low. Oh, that must mean your hormones are imbalanced. Oh, that must mean you're not drinking alkaline water even though your body alkalines itself and your stomach is acidic. And you know, alkaline's not going to save everything, but it does help drinking alkaline water, but it's not the cure-all. And like, it just constant.
Are so acidic.
Your body, your stomach is naturally at a 2 in acidity.
Yeah, I'm saying the foods that you eat.
Yeah, but that's not causing the acidity in your tummy. I mean, it can add 2, but it's not causing it. Our bodies are naturally acidic. And our bodies naturally create their own pH to release into the bloodstream.
All I'm saying is the foods that you eat will throw off your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and the chemicals that we're eating and all that kind of stuff and the stuff that we're putting into our bodies and the fact that Ritz crackers went from 5 ingredients to 36.
Or the pesticide that eliminates things that are supposed to be curing your heart, helping your heart.
Your dog is butt googlers.
Things that are curing or helping your heart. The company that makes the pesticide that, or the herbicide that gets rid of those also owns the medicine that's supposed to help you for it.
That's the problem. The people creating the problem also create a solution, and the solution creates more problem. It's such a vicious cycle. It's like the whole Roundup thing. It's like, this isn't new. We've been doing this for so long, and so many people's health is just completely, you know, such struggles right now, including my own. And I'm having to switch over to now a more healthy way of eating and not eating processed foods and stuff like that, because I'm really struggling, like physically, right now. And Cooper, you know, and it's like all these things that are being created within society is just so incredibly sad. I mean, honestly, and even for me, like I have what they call stress-induced ADHD. I never had it before ever, but once I got like riddled with stress, I started to like struggle with brain fog and not being able to like, I hyper focus and then like I get tired and then I lose my focus and like, I mean like all of that stuff, all the stuff that a lot of people struggle with, you know. My dog's starving. Anyway, I'm just getting really tired, and you know, I have some friends that aren't doing well and they're next to like chemical disposal plants and they're finding out all of this stuff and why their health is now not, you know, answers are finally starting to come to. And it's like, why are we in that situation? Like, why don't we learn from other countries that are doing it really well, like Denmark and Switzerland? And you know, they're doing really good stuff, and they have some of the most advanced medical stuff. You know, do you know it's like standard practice to go in and just get a complete body scan done in Switzerland and like know everything that's going on head to toe and all of your intolerances and all of your bone. Like they'll, I mean, pinpoint it down to the fact that you have slight arthritis that will be there in the next 20 years in the left pinky toe. I mean, like they literally pinpoint everything down, and that's standard, and it's like so affordable too.
You can go there and they'll take your stem cells, your own stem cells, and you can do an infusion on it, and it through the whole body, and it like heals so much stuff.
I know, and it's like, why aren't we doing that? Like, we have the technology. Clearly we have the technology, and when you go in, You get everything done. It's not
It's a whole workup.
Yeah, it's not 25 different appointments throughout the next 6 months, and it's not hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, when you get your husband's nuke scan in, and he has to get 3 of them done, and it's like $18,000 a nuke scan, but yet you can go to Switzerland and you can get every workup known in under the sun, and much less invasive, and much less radiation, and much less everything else, and you can get that done for under $5,000, and your insurance covers it.
That's one thing that frustrates me so much when I go and make a doctor's appointment. I can't bring up other things that are wrong.
No.
I can only bring up
what you set the appointment for.
Like if I say, I'm also having this, oh, sorry, we can't talk about that, but you have to set up another appointment. That's so incredibly frustrating for someone that's diabetic and has so many issues that they won't talk about unless you set up another thing, and then your insurance only covers so much, so you can't make appointments because you can't afford it.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about, because I mean, like, Canada's really struggling with their free health care because, like, I mean, my sister actually almost passed away in Canada because she had some stuff going on. She ended up having to go down to the States. She was going to college up there, and she ended up coming down to the States to get it looked at, and if she wouldn't have, she actually would have passed away. Like, it would have killed her. And so she was hours away from dying, like, was what the doctor down here said. And the doctor she went and saw, I trust. Like, I trust her. So.
Have you ever seen the movie As Good as It Gets?
Sounds familiar.
Helen Hunt, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. I don't remember it.
He gets the doctor. The doctor shows up at the thing, and they go, oh, the doctor did this and this. And he's like, yeah, we're going to get rid of that. And he goes, at the very least, your son's going to feel a lot better because we're going to take care of everything. I mean, why can't doctors do that?
Because of lawsuits, because everyone wants to make a quick buck, and we're so freaking sue happy, and insurance is skyrocketed. Yeah. I watched one video where this guy came in, and he got a bill, and it was for like $500, and they didn't bill his insurance. And so he was like, called him, was like, hey, you didn't bill my insurance, and I got a bill for $500. A month and a half later, he opens up a new bill for $1,800.
So crazy.
And he was like, excuse me, like, why do I have to pay $1,800? Well, because you put it through your insurance, and we actually have a discount for people who don't have insurance, but because you have insurance, we billed your insurance, and now you have an $1,800 bill. He goes, well, then take off my insurance. I don't want it. Go ahead and go back to the $500. He goes, nope, sorry, we've already billed your insurance and been paid for it, so we can't do that now. And now he has an $1,800 bill because insurance only writes off so much. It is a highway robbery scam. It's super, super sad.
They did that for my tongue cancer thing. He said, if we can run it through your insurance, but we're going to bill you more. I said, what?
No.
Yeah, we can run it through your health insurance, but we're going to bill you more for it, so you'll end up owing more.
Leave it.
It's ridiculous.
Because you have to meet your deductible.
It's because it was billed through, instead of dental, where I have to pay everything anyway, they would bill it through health, which they would have to bill more for some reason, even though it doesn't cost them anymore.
They bill more because insurance companies have to write off X amount of money a year. And so they have to bill a substantially higher amount so that the insurance companies can write that, say, hey, doc, you got to write this off so that it comes to break somewhat even with what it would cost to do a private thing. It's absolutely ridiculous. That's how you get contracts with Regents and Primera and I worked in the medical field for a while, and then the insurance companies, they're the devil. They don't help you at all. And I'm not saying anything bad about insurance brokers or insurance agents because you're needed in the industry. Nothing bad about that. But the scamming of insurance is really, really sad. Or the fact that my parents can have a fire in their home after 35 years of living there with not one single claim on their home insurance for over 35 years. Get a $50,000 claim to have to redo the insulation and fix things and all that kind of stuff. And then the insurance company mails to them and says, we're dropping you now because you filed a claim. Oh. Completely not acceptable.
And they paid for that claim a million times over, probably.
Exactly. 39 years of what, $700 a year or $600 a year?
It's ridiculous.
And then you have to go through the trouble of trying to find a new insurance company that'll take you since you had a claim. Just like my insurance, it went from $1,400 a year for my business to $14,000 a year.
Ridiculous.
It's absolute insanity. It's supposed to be there for protection, but what are they protecting? Not us. Anyway, that's my rant and rave for the day. I tell you what, I'm tired of my friends being sick. I'm tired of not feeling well. I'm tired of my family not feeling well. I'm just tired of all of it. And I'm tired of people struggling so hard to like, it's a really tough time for so many people out there right now. I'm tired of having to raise money all the time for the business, for it being impossible to find grants. I'm just really, really tired.
Like, I forgot what the guy's name was, but he said all the very wealthy people could easily make everyone that's suffering and hurting lives better without losing that much of their own wealth. They're only afraid of having less, where other people have nothing.
I know. It's such a greedy world. It's just like, you know, you have somebody, and I'm not going to mention her name, because she has done a lot of good in the world, but they say like on average she's making like $2 million a second in interest. Just constant wealth of interest. And it's like, why are there kids going without meals at schools? Like, why is there kids that can't be fed? Why are we having world hunger?
Why?
Yeah.
The free lunches that you know, kids can't afford it, or parents can't afford it, not kids, because kids aren't.
Right, they're not responsible for that.
They work their butts off, and they're paying extraordinary amount of money in rent, in health care, and everything that's just draining them of everything. And they need a little help to buy a
$2.50.
Yeah, $2.50
Yep.
lunch.
That's already
Come
discounted. There should be no question.
But
Lunches should be
we're giving
100% free for
everyone
kids.
raises. Let's give the people who are deciding this raises instead of giving them a lunch.
Or let's take away farm people, give huge people a huge bonus and an ungodly amount of money to take away the farming community.
They're plowing over fields because it's cheaper for them to plow over a field than to harvest right now, and pay $15 an hour for the harvest and get paid less for what they're harvesting. It's cheaper for them to plow the field over. It makes no sense.
It's so incredibly, it's irate. I honestly feel in every circumstance, I apologize, comments are too small, so I can't really read them right now because I'm far away from my phones. But I honestly feel that if there should be a rule in this country, is that when we elect any official, I don't care if it's a Skagit County commissioner, I don't care if it is a treasurer or a secretary or anyone in government authority that has to make a promise to the American people that they're going to try to do something to make life or something better. If you get 3 strikes, and if you don't follow through with 3 things, that's not saying that they have to be approved, because it has to go through the proper protocols, and sometimes they're gonna try, but it's not gonna go through. But if you turn on 3 things that you sold the people on to be elected, and you don't follow through with 3 of those things, you're gone. Instant.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore, because you know what? Maybe you guys were right. Maybe that's not cost effective. You can't do it. You can't do it. You gotta fight for it because you promised the people that you were going to, and if you don't do it, you're gone. 3 times. 3 strikes and you're out.
You're out.
Just like baseball. And I don't care. I'm saying in any government, anything. I don't care if it's the president. I don't care if it's our number 14 port commissioner here. I don't care who it is. If you promise people something and you don't follow through with your promises, or at least try to, you're gone. Because that is false advertisement. And you should be held liable for that.
Manipulation.
It's manipulation at its finest. And so I'm angry because for me, I'm in education. I'm not in education like my sister is. My sister has been an educator for 25 years. She's been educating children. And what they're going through right now, and the funding that they're losing to form our minds, young minds. But at the same time, the teachers are losing control over the kids because parents aren't letting teachers be teachers. I mean, it's just like, it's such a vicious cycle right now. And everything. Hey, on a good note though, they're still protecting the wolves. That didn't go through, praise God.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They need to do it nationwide.
They need to do it nationwide, yeah, but it was Montana, right? Yeah, so Montana, they were trying to get rid of 50% of their populations. It didn't pass. So that's fantastic. That's a win in the animal conservation side.
They were trying to delist wolves from being protected by Fish and Wildlife.
Yeah. So that didn't go through, which is fantastic because we can't afford to lose any more wildlife than we already have. Again, it's in every subject. Every single thing just seems to be going awry right now. And I can't believe that we're not like...
It's like they want everyone riled up like this on everything so that they're not focusing on...
what's really happening. I'm just upset with health and stuff. I think health has been my biggest thing.
It's pretty important, and especially where we are right now, there's no reason people shouldn't be healthy.
No, and you know what? If you look at other countries and stuff, and like the meals and stuff that they provide for their children in schools, we're offering some chicken nuggets in a milk box and some deep fried French fries, and you have these other countries that are offering like salads and...
We saw Japan.
Japan is
my God.
Amazing, isn't
They're
it?
getting fresh sushi and everything's fresh made. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's all of Japan. I'm sure they picked out, the best of the best.
No, but it's pretty common there though. Because,
is it really?
Yeah, because they want their...
farmers bring their food directly to the schools.
Yeah, because they want their kids to grow and thrive and be healthy. Like, shouldn't that be something for all of us?
Our veterans don't hardly eat that good.
I know, it's so sad.
Which they should. All of them should. I was actually looking at, remember I was talking about renting out that house. There's actually a place that rents it out to veterans.
Military only or veterans only?
Veterans, just vets.
That's awesome.
And I was thinking about that.
I tell you what,
But they don't do it it's for, like, because it's a 3-bedroom house. They were talking 2 people per bedroom. That wouldn't work for me. I don't like that.
No.
But having more than, almost like, isn't that a hostel where you have one person in every room? But
I don't know.
that would be kind of cool. So they would all, because a lot of vets need someone,
Yeah.
To talk to or to lean on or to.
Yeah, what they've been through, absolutely.
Yeah. So if there was multiple vets in the same house, I would be kind of down with something like that. What was that?
Stick. All I know is that people are struggling. Community has to stick together. And it's really sad to me that the people that we actually have hired to work for us are not working for us. And it's really bothering me because we pay a lot of money every year in taxes. At least I do. And to penalize the people who don't make enough? Are you kidding? I'm so angry right now with the world where it's at. It's just like the whole thing too, just even like all the way down to like protein shakes and stuff like that. How flooded we are with this is the best, no, this is the best, no, this is the best, no, try this one, try that one, no, that one didn't work. Well, this one uses natural ingredients. No, it doesn't. It actually hides them in this ingredient list and blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't know what's what anymore.
Did you see the background of where canola oil came in? It wasn't canola oil, but they used canola for lubricant in the wars for the machines. Once the war ended, they had all this surplus of canola, so they were like, what can we do with it? So they bleached it, and they boiled it, and they added, sulfates to it, and they added this and that, and then they made it into cooking oil. Just because they had so much of it.
Next, you'll be able to buy carb cleaner at your local candy shop.
Yeah, but carb cleaner, you gotta boil it, and you gotta add sulfates to it, and you gotta...
I got this new stuff. You just... Shh. Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I see you. Shh. Oh, man. There's a rush. Well, what about that? What you read? Hi, Brutus. What about what you read the other day where that they accidentally mixed up the cans?
Yeah. I was wanting to go buy
Celsius.
So Celsius, they had Highball or something like that, some alcohol brand that makes this in the same plant. They bottled inside of a Celsius can instead of their own can,
on
I was like,
accident.
I'm gonna go get some of that. But it wasn't in Washington State, unfortunately.
Well, that's what we get for having everything made in America.
Yeah, really. Kids are walking around drinking Celsiuses.
I tell you what, man. It's
Except for Rylan probably would have liked it.
so, you know,
Delicious.
do you know the school that my husband's building right now? It's being funded by the military.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so the military's paying for those 2 schools over in Oak Harbor, I guess.
That's cool. Oh, because they're for base children.
Right.
Okay.
So, anyway, they are not allowed to buy anything that is not American made for the school. So a box of screws that normally costs $100 is running about
That's
$750 to $800.
A lot of that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because we need to be paid more to pour metal or have robots pour metal.
I heard something very similar to that, where to fix an airplane, the exact same part out of country is like pennies on the $100 versus us.
It's insane.
I mean, I know they have to be exact things when you're fixing airplanes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have mango in there. You haven't used that yet.
That's right. Where's that at?
Right in front of your face.
Oh, right here. I forgot you had mango. These are. I need to see them. Ding, ding. Good job.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Fixing your own problems.
Whoop, whoop, good job. Click, click. Attaboy. Way to solve it.
Doesn't seem to be working for.
You know, but it's not that it's bad. Like, I'm not anti-America, but I tell you what, Denmark is looking pretty nice right now.
We have it better than
A lot of places, yeah, absolutely. But I just don't think that there's like any reason for it. I don't feel like it's necessary for so many things to be happening. It can't be that expensive to fund kids' school lunches, and it's not that expensive to provide better school lunches and breakfast programs for kids whose parents can't afford it. But you know, the bigger problem is why parents can't afford it. Like, that's the big problem. Parents should be able.
For children and vets are two big things that shouldn't even be a question.
No, not at all. Not at all.
To me.
Hey,
Just to me.
stop it, Maple. Leave it. Yeah, but
when you see someone that put in,
well,
years and years of their life, got injured and now they're homeless.
Yep.
And
It's not affordable.
It's
I was talking to Aaron about that the other day. My husband was like, yeah, like maybe he goes, if we ever build a house one day, he goes, this is, I want to use the steel, this and this and this and that. And I go, that's never gonna happen. Like, you make good money, but that's never gonna happen. And he was like, why would you say that? And I'm like, because for a $700,000 loan, which would be the minimum here for 30 years, is, what did I say it was at the thing was? 12,000 a month? 12,000 a month, and that's with 20% down.
I need to check my lotto tickets.
Who can afford that? And then I was in there, but anyway, I was just like that. We're stuck. We bought our house for 200. Well, we put down like 40%, or not 40%, 20%, but it's like a $240,000 mortgage. Like, to have a $1,500 mortgage payment is like unfreaking heard of. You can't even rent for $1,500 up here. I'm like, we're stuck, man. We're stuck. We only have 10 years left to pay off our house. Like, this is it, man. If you want to remodel it, you want to put money into the house, let's do that instead, because we're not moving. What did I need? That, I gotta go get their meat sources. I do not need. Again, and this is all stemmed from me not feeling good the last week. Because there's no reason I should be sick. None. And the fact that I'm dealing with all of the issues that I'm dealing with right now that I don't make very public, I just put on a happy face and come to work and just do what I'm doing. But the fact that like I'm like really struggling, and I know that it's contributed to my food. I know that it's contributed to what I'm putting in my body. I know it's contributed even to the water that I'm drinking. I know it's due to the microplastics. I know all of that.
There's like 4 of them. Yellow jackets. They're
They want your.
They're after me.
They want you.
They don't seem to care about the spinny thing.
Well, that's for
Oh,
flies.
God, it just hit. Oh. He's not happy.
Well, of course he's not happy. He just got hit by a spinny thing. Are you okay, buddy?
Hey, they're all gone now, though.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes another one.
Da 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 da. Ta-da!
Stay away from my mice.
I don't think that you should be able to make $50,000 to $75,000 a month on TikTok Shop. I genuinely don't. I think that's just a QVC at its finest, and I don't like it.
I still have never ordered from them because I just feel like it's going to be a...
You do until it shows up in an Amazon box, and you're like, well, screw that. Friends that I have that are like getting hysterectomies before the age of 40. Like quite a few. I've had quite a few friends, and like now I'm feeling like before I turn 40 I'm gonna have to get one, and it's like, this is ridiculous. And you know what, the only thing that goes through my head is not yay I'm gonna feel better, it's oh my god, how am I gonna be out for 6 weeks, I have too much shit to do. That's literally what goes through my head. It's not about the surgery. It's not about any of that. It's like, I can't be down for 6 weeks. That can't happen.
I gotta
Hysterectomy? Yeah, it can happen.
I gotta get my washer up and going before I have that.
I gotta get my washer going, which my board's supposed to be here today before 8 o'clock. So I may stay up late and fix my washing machine because I tell you what, I'm very tired of using my other one.
You may stay up. You're definitely staying up.
I don't know. We'll see. I came home on, I gotta get my meat. I came home on, I got more for them too. What day was it? Thursday night, maybe? I came on Thursday night, I want to say it was Thursday, and I crashed. I mean, I crashed hard. I laid down at 7 o'clock. I had about 3 or 4 hours of computer work that I had to get done. I woke up at 3 in the morning, like, with my computer, like, my face in my keyboard. And you know the worst part is? My husband didn't even move it. He was just like, no, she's asleep. Better not wake her.
Yeah, so you guys go to bed.
No, Aaron's in bed usually by 8 o'clock because he has to get up at 4 and stuff in the morning, too. Anyway, I was just like, I crashed so hard, but I'm so tired. It's like, oh, you gotta do the vibration plate. Oh, you gotta start eating this and that. And then you go into the grocery store, and they've acclimated us so much to like having such conveniences of easy food prep. And I do have to say, the little tacos from Costco are really good. Yeah, they have little mini street tacos, like little hard-shelled tacos. They're delicious. They're very good. I do like them. I was like, oh. Okay, now I'm gonna go get the meat, and I'll be right back. Two bags of bird food are out there for you, macaw food. That's how it goes right there. Yes, sir. I wish I could solve all the world problems. So I don't think it would be complicated. Huh?
We kind of went off on a little thing.
Because you know what it is? It's because it's so simplistic. Like the solution is so easy. We're just too lazy. Including myself.
think I'm set. Here. Ah! God! That stupid bee. Almost smushed him with my hand. Alright. So I have a couple theories.
Of Dexter,
How did you know?
because that's how you start every Dexter conversation out.
So, I'm thinking that she didn't unalive herself. I think he
That's
faked.
not a theory.
No, I don't think she's unalive at all. I think that's faked, so that's the way to get her out.
Like he said that she wouldn't be in there that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible, but I think that's. I also think
Go away.
that upstairs neighbor, I think he did that
Did what?
to his mom. I
Took-
think, yeah. I
took her
think there's
life?
something else going on with upstairs neighbor.
Okay. I think that you put more plot into a story than really is there.
We'll see, because I was right about him not going back to that house.
Going back to what house?
I said they're going to catch him not going back to the dark passenger's house. And they did.
Yeah, because they went and checked in on him.
Yeah,
'cause
I
they
knew
checked in
that
on
was going to
everything.
happen. You're like, no, it's not going to happen.
No, I didn't say it wasn't going to happen. I said that I don't think it really Dexter plays it off like he always does. Like, well, yeah, if you guys could find me, then anyone could find me. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, I said that I think that's going to come back to bite him. He did handle it
It's
a lot
frozen.
better than I thought, but
One sec.
that still happened. And I think the little guy, I don't think he knows about the other guy's brother being a twin. I don't think he
No.
knows.
No, he doesn't know.
So I think
That was a good cliffhanger. I
Yeah.
tell you that.
I don't think he knows, and I think that's going to cause some issues. I think maybe Dexter might let it slip, or think, I don't know, somehow that's going to slip, and I think that's going to cause some issues with him, because his big thing is about transparency and you know, the rules and everything. That he's
I think the little guy is going to be upset because I bet you the little
Yeah.
guy didn't even know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think that's going to come back and bite him somehow.
Yep. Well,
But I don't think that girl is gone.
no, they're not going to take out Jessica Jones.
I think that because no one put their hands on her to test her pulse except for the guy that's paid off. So
Well,
I think-
you're assuming that.
I'm assuming. There's
Your
no proof.
pure assumption that.
Well, I mean, just what they showed. And I'm
Well, it
like,
just showed
oh,
her on the ground.
Huh?
It just showed her on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that Harrison, like I predicted, is still like his father more than he says that he thinks he is, because he's just playing off that he has all these things, but what he doesn't realize is those are actual urges for him. And Dexter is going to teach him a code.
No, he does know he has urges. Because he went to his dad and said, I have had the urge, and it was like I did it, and it was so real. And he was like, okay.
Yeah, but you and I had a conversation that you said you didn't think Harrison was going to go back into that.
Well, so far he hasn't.
Well, it's one episode. It's only one episode because he almost got caught. So now he's just scared. He's just scared with the being caught thing.
And so far, every urge he's had has been the hero.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean that there's not hero complex for that.
Yeah.
That can be his.
I mean, there's still more to go on in that.
See, that's why Dexter was angry, because she he thought that she had a code and she didn't have a code. She was just doing it because she did
It
it.
was because she let it slip that, oh, it started out that way.
But now it's not. Now I just want this or that. Why does my audio keep getting interrupted on my phone?
We're being censored.
Yeah, I'm being censored. We heard, we had some government chat coming up here about how Americans need to eat better. We're gonna censor that out. Doggone these gloves, man. Alright. I just know I have a lot of friends that aren't doing well. That's all. Including myself. And I can take as many beef organs as I know to mankind, and they do help. Yeah, I am.
Are you doing the vibration plate still?
Not as much as I should be, but like I'm so tired when I get home and I have so much to do when I get home. I mean, like the amount of work I do when I get home is as much, if not more, than I do here.
I'm trying to make it a point, and so far I've been pretty good about it, doing it just before bed for 10 to 20 minutes.
See, I do 30. I do 15 minutes on my legs, 15 minutes on my arms.
I can't stand on my arms for 15 minutes.
You should start working on that.
You can't even in a push-up position. You're like planked.
I planked for probably about 8 to 10 minutes of
No
that.
way.
Yeah.
You can plank for 10 minutes.
Yes. And then I go down to this to get it to vibrate all of this area. And then, but yeah, I do my feet, I do my legs first, and then I plank.
Like, where's Patreon?
It's harder for me to plank with my elbow right now, but
You should be trying to sell them on TikTok.
vibration plates? No thanks. No thanks. Anyone?
Did you tell them what your daughter said the other day? That
I'm
just was
not.
such a slam.
No, I refuse to tell anybody that. That was private. That's why I did not say it on my live.
Oh.
I did tell my aunt though.
That's such a slap in the face. Like, you.
Yeah, and then I told my aunt about it, and Riley goes, "Yep." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, child, you're cruising for a bruising."
Yep.
Said, "Wait till you have 2 kids and can't jump on a trampoline anymore. You wait, your day's coming."
It'll happen.
She's like, "That's if I choose to have kids." And I said, "Touche."
Good girl.
Touche. Gosh, I can't even imagine. Rylan, we went somewhere, and Rylan, she's so funny because she's very social, but she's also very antisocial at the same time. So she's like, that person's too loud for me. And I'm like, yeah, no, I get that.
Oh, like kids her own age kind of thing?
She doesn't like hanging out with kids her own age. At all. She'd rather hang out with the adults. That's always been Rylan.
That person's
Well, she's talking about her aunt.
because she's pretty boisterous herself.
She's super loud. And that's what I say to her. I'm like, takes one to know one, my friend. I love you, but man.
She knows that she can't be friends with herself.
It's probably she needs submissive people to be her friend. She needs people who are like stroke her ego. That's
why
but
her and Shep get along so well, because Shep is not overly boisterous.
Rylan and Shep do not get along well.
At all?
It's hit or miss. It's not like it's normal brother and sister stuff, but man, they get into it. They get angry with each other. Come on, fit. For sure, they get mad with each other. But that's all siblings, though. I mean, that's not anything special to Ryan and Shep, but
So much.
I know it's nice, isn't it?
It doesn't even look. It looks like more than what we loaded.
Well, there's 2 and 3 things to a box. That's why some of the boxes were so heavy. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh no, I did. Oh, good. I did remember Darwin. I just did it. Didn't even think about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go take this down real quick. I'll come back, grab you guys. We'll go feed a marmoset, and then we'll go down and feed everybody else. I love you, buddy. I know, you've been concerned. I know. Is your ball in there? I don't see it, buddy. It's not in there, love bug. It's not in there. I don't know where it went, honey. It's not in there. It's right there. Okay, Coop. Over there. Keep going. Keep going. All right, let's go take this down and we'll go see some animals. All right. You ready? Here we go, Dobby. Here we go. I'll shrink you guys down here. Now I can actually read comments. Here in a second. Thank you to my mods who are keeping up with my rant and rave and probably disagreements that were happening, but that's okay. All right, you guys ready? Five shots of espresso. Keep me going. All right, puppies. Omen loves Murphy and Brutus. And then you got my two girls over here, Banshee and Stella, up for adoption. So patiently awaiting their time to go play. I gotta go home and start working on my next endeavor. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for it because I'm excited for a new project, but I gotta finish all my other projects too. So it's kind of adds a little bit to my plate, but it's a necessity to add this. Okay, so here's Darwin. Let me get, so Darwin got a nectar pod holder. I have one already somewhere. We got a nectar pod holder sent in for him. Let me go get his nectar pods real quick. Stephanie sent that in. Hey, baby. Come here, bud. So this is a marmoset. These are illegal to own in the state of Washington. All primates are. Oh, hang on. Darwin, that's on there. There it goes. So give him his nectar pods here. We had volunteers come in. On a Saturday. They came and they deep cleaned all these enclosures for us. So give him his little nectar pods. There he is. He's gonna eat his little nectar pods. Say thanks, Stephanie, for my nectar pod holder. Makes it easier for me to eat. So he is full grown. Now, marmosets are Social animals. So they do need, yep, they do need a friend. So we are in the market of trying to find a rescue, but we're not like actively searching. We just kind of put our feelers out that that's what we're currently needing, is if anyone needs a marmoset rescue, that we're here to help. Sadly, I could go out and buy a marmoset tomorrow, and I wouldn't want to do that. So, because we are, yeah. Anyway, we have a lot going on right now. So we're here if a marmoset needs a home. Now, for those who are new here, what we do is we do wildlife education and rescue. We rescue animals that have no other place to go and get them a forever home so that they don't have to be euthanized. We do believe that if animals can be wild, please let them be wild, but when they're captively bred and born, it's illegal to release them into the wild. So we are that forever home for them. We've rescued 19 animals this year alone. So, and we have a lot more. We're hoping to get the grants and stuff so that we can rescue more and get more staff and all that stuff. There's only 3 of us that work out here. So, all right. I was about ready to make a smart remark and I didn't. So, all right. So now this is where I can actually start reading your comments as we start feeding the animals. We're gonna start with the foxes because they're my screamers. So let me set you down here and flip you around. All right, there you go. Now I'm gonna get in here safely and then we will meet my foxes. Hi, baby. Really? That seems so extreme, didn't it? Hi, Russell. So let's bring you guys in and meet the foxes, shall we? All right, watch out, Chloe. All right, so we have Chloe, and we have Swiper, and we have Anne, and Rascal, and Anisio, and Tazzy. Here's Chloe, trying to grab his food. Chloe, get your own. She's looking. Here, Chloe. Chloe, here. Here you go, baby. So these guys came from a fur farm. They were saved by Save a Fox. And then they came to our rescue because they rescued 500 foxes and they've been distributing those 500 foxes throughout the United States as much as they can. So I believe they have under 100 left to rehome, but we were able to take 12 of those foxes. Very small. We're in Anacortes, Washington. We're about an hour and a half north of Seattle. So these guys got to touch dirt for the very first time, was at our compound. They were kept on little chicken wire to poo and pee through. So it was a very not good life for them. And now they're doing fantastic. Check your guys' food here. You're good on that. They're all different kinds of foxes. We have fire factor foxes. We have lavender. We have champagne platinums. We have reds. We have silvers. We have fire factor pearls, which is what that is right there, Taz. All different kinds. These are fire factor blacks. I haven't gotten attacked by a fox, no, never. Never in my 26 years. Yep, nope. Foxes are pretty easygoing. The gray ones are cute. You want to be next? This is Squeakers. He's a Coatimundi, also known as a Coati. Nope. Foxes? No, foxes aren't aggressive. No, not at all. Over here? So this is a Coatimundi, also known as a Coati. This is related to the raccoon family. He is food aggressive, but he's a total sweetheart once his belly is full. Yeah, foxes are more scared of you than you are of them in the wild. I have a very generous vet that works with me and lets me have a bill. And my vet bills aren't too outrageous. He's donated a lot of his time and a lot of his stuff. Usually I only have to pay for medicine. But I'm very, very blessed in that regards. And honestly, our animals don't get injured that often, and a lot of the things that that do happen are treatable here, and we have the proper medications and stuff. So we don't have to take in animals very often. But it tends to rain and pour. So when we have like one medical thing, it tends to be like 4 or 5, and then we get it out of our system for a while, and then it all rallies up again. So this is a Coatimundi. They are in the raccoon family, but they are not here. Aw, I wish you were closer too. I could use a volunteer every day. All right, so now we're gonna go, oh, sorry, Salvador. He's impatiently waiting over here. How's my friend? How's my boy? How are you, Sal? Let me go get your food. Hey, buddy. What's up? Hey, bud. How are you doing? So this is Salvador. He's a giant anteater. How you doing, buddy? What do you think of that badge? Huh? I love your little ears. They're so cute. Your little ears are so cute. So this is Salvador. He's a giant anteater. Yes, anteaters can be aggressive. It is something that you do have to know how to read them. Anteaters are amazing. Oh, I hope God blesses our work too, because I'm tired. I would like to receive a paycheck once again, but it's just not in the cards right now. Gotta pay my staff. He is eating ground beef, apple cider vinegar mixed with hard-boiled eggs, and what else did I put in there? Bananas, sweet potato. Don't. You're not going to tip it right now. See those powerful claws? Those are very... No, Sal. Thank you. So his tongue is 2.5 foot long. It comes in and out of his mouth at 2 times a second. There are smaller anteaters. He's just a giant anteater. He's a ground-dwelling anteater, where some of your other anteaters are found up in trees. Or like they're excellent. Nope. No. Thank you. Look at those. Go. Good job showing those claws. They're so strong. Hercules. Hercules. You strong boy, you. You strong man, you. Does he eat ants for real? Yep, giant anteaters do eat ants. Their main source of diet, though, are termites, not ants. They kind of eat the bug in their territory. That's what they go for. Isn't he awesome? Now, we'd feed him ground beef and apple cider vinegar, which mimics an ant, and the proteins and stuff that he would get from ants or termites. But we don't ship in 50,000 ants. Good boy. You got an itch on your head? Right here? I itch it for you. You got an itch? Got an itch? Keep on trying to scratch your face. Where's it at? Where's your itch at? Right here? You're so funny, Sal. I can't, if you keep moving your head. You're asking me to pet you, but you're not, you want it, but you don't want it. Sounds familiar. Huh? Are you indecisive? No. Thank you. Good boy. He's so cool. Oh, is there a bug bugging you? I'm trying to get it away from your ear. That would be annoying to have a bug flying by your ear, wouldn't it? Is that better? I shoot it away. Good boy. So he came to us through confiscation. He was kept in a small building where they came in and took all the animals from her because she didn't have the proper licensing to be displaying them. And he came to our facility while it went through court, and then he ended up residing here because she was never able to get the licenses here in Washington. Good boy. All right. I got some other animals screaming at me to eat. Oh God, it's hard to get up. Okay. Now we're gonna go this way. We got some noisy raccoons and porcupines over here. I got Bean yelling at me right here. She smells her tail. I'm coming, Bean. Bean, go. Get down. Come on. Come on, Bean. Come on. There you go. There's Bean. Bean is my pokey little friend here. She's a porcupine. Right there, my little Buddha. I have wolves and cougars, no tigers. You want to see a skunk? Well, you're in the right place. We'll see one in a minute. But it's Bean's turn to be famous. No, so porcupines can't throw their quills. That is a myth. They actually said that they believe that was created for parents to keep their kids away from porcupines and respect their space. So they have to back into their prey, or their prey has to actually hit them to release the quills. The quills are pretty much just, they automatically release from the skin. So when a predator grabs them, they just come right out. So when she had her surgery done and we lifted her up from the, you're going for a ride. We picked her up from the surgery pad. All of her quills just went right out. Not all of them, but like probably 100 of them. She has over 30,000 quills, so I know, she's such a cute eater. Now we got these guys right here. All right, now we got some raccoonies here. Look at them. Golly, I'm getting bit by bugs left and right today. Little tiny ones. They're on freaking steroids, these stupid bugs. All right. Stop biting me. The bugs are worse than the animals. Here is the skunk that was wanted to be seen. This is Odie. Odie, do you know what I did for you? I cut my thumb open just for your corn. There you go. So there's Odie Cologne, our little skunk. Hi, Odie. Oh, I tell you what, I work hard, and you know, anytime I get anything good, there's always those people out there who feel all rescue should be in poverty, but that's okay. It's exhausting. Can't make everyone happy. You just give up after a while. All right, here you go. This is Felix. He's a Coatimundi, also known as a Coati. I'm waiting for that reward to come soon. I need it to, or else I gotta shut down and I can't do it anymore. Trying everything I can to stay open, fighting. Cost me $50,000 a month, $30,000 minimum a month to take care of all these animals. And we're working on building our donor base up, but it's gonna take 3,000 people donating $10 a month for us to be able to stay open and operate. 5,000 at $10 a month for us to hire more staff. So that's the goal. Romania, thank you. He's like getting his corn on the cob today. Isn't he cute? So we're at like 500 people right now at $10 a month. And we need 2,500 more people to want to donate. We don't bathe them. We give them troughs, or we give them water source too. We will bathe the occasional animal depending on circumstances. So like, for example, when we got this guy, he was so infested with fleas that he was pulling his hair out because he itched so bad. So we gave him 4 baths in a row. He had a dislocated hip that had healed incorrectly, a BB in his shoulder, and he was balding because of pulling that hair out. So we did bathe him. That's a hard one right now for me to answer for you. You know, you can listen to your heart all you want to, but if the money's not there, the money's not there, right? I mean, like, that's kind of just how it goes. Like, my heart, my desire is to educate children, to work with kids in hospitals and give them education and bring them a love and appreciation for animals. I do children's hospital virtual tours. It's to educate our kids and bring up the next beautiful minds to protect wildlife. It's to rescue as many animals as I possibly can and make sure that they have the best home possible and the best lives possible. Like, that's my heart. That's the desire of my heart. And that's what my heart tells me to do. But if the money's not there, the money's not there. And no matter what your heart tells you to do, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. So at the end of the day, it's raising the money to stay afloat. It's raising the $600,000 a year to stay afloat. And when you have a $30,000 to $40,000 negative at the end of the last 3 years, that adds up pretty quickly. So we're very, very grateful for still being here 3.5 years after not having an income, and the people who have kept us alive and believed in our mission and what we do. We're so incredibly grateful for all of them. And they've kept us going this long, and I can never thank them enough for giving me another 3.5 years with the animal. But when you get down to $2,000, $3,000 in a bank account, when you're coming up to a $30,000 bill for the end of the month, it's very, very, very stressful and very taxing. And we're trying everything we can to get symbolic adopters, but life's hard right now for everybody. Like, that does not go unseen. Everyone's having a hard time, We just need that one super wealthy person that needs a tax write-off to be like, oh, $600,000? I could use a tax write-off. Here you go save animals. That's what we need. I do need a rich sponsor. The funny thing is all of the very wealthy people that I've met that come out here truly believe in me and my cause, and they're very, very kind and sweet, and I've learned so much in business from them. And I'm very grateful for it, but they're the ones who donate the least amount of money. Just how it works. So it's my hard-working $20, $30 a month donors that have really honestly kept me alive. Well, I've been asking for $2 million for 5 years now. I'm putting that out in the world. $2 mil, and I can go for 5 years and not ask anyone for a single dime. I've been putting that out in the universe for 5 years now. This is a Coatimundi, also known as a coati. This is related to the raccoon family. They're found in Central South America. They are like their version of a raccoon. They have those long noses because they will do some bug control, and they love to eat slugs also. They're really amazing. My cause? So we do wildlife education and rescue. So what we do is we actually work with government authorities or private parties that maybe an animal is owned illegally and was captive bred and born, or was taken out of the wild and then raised as a pet. And they are brought to us so that we're able to give them a retirement home so they don't have to be euthanized. So we give animals just a forever home, and we take care of them and provide them with proper diets and care, and we accommodate whatever they need. This is a Coatimundi that came into us from a neglect case. And then we get the great privilege of educating people why animals are essential within the ecosystem and how we need to be protecting our planet and protecting all that lives within it, especially our wildlife, because we are down to dangerous low amounts of wildlife. We are a huge advocate for wolves. Let me, there you go. If you want it down there, just ask. But don't tip your bowl over. So that's what we do. And then we're working on a brand new program that will hopefully be released here in the next couple of weeks. So to further our rescue efforts. But we have over 150 animals here now and over 56 different species. I need to actually do a recount of how many species we have. We're gonna go over here and get the last two bowls. Water bottle down. All right, let me grab this real quick. But my goal is just to hopefully give kids and adults a new love and appreciation for wildlife and teach them that where there is no wildlife, there is no life. And hopefully spark a new love. And Bean, you knocked grapes into the skunk bowl. You can't do that. I would check it before I give it to them because... All right, let's go feed some animals. But I just need that one person to say, you know what, I believe in you giving free virtual tours to school districts all throughout the United States, and I believe in you hiring more people and caring for animals, and I believe in you being a resource for people who may have gotten in over their head and the animal doesn't deserve to suffer, and you guys provide them with the right lifestyle. And I believe in what you're doing. Here's 600,000 for the year, or here's 2 million for the next 5. Yay! Oh. That's Cargo. He's a hooded skunk. She's a hooded skunk. She came to us because she decided to travel from El Salvador over here. Just that one person, I know. I'm trying. Trust me, I'm trying. All right, let me get these little buggers fed. These little funny little guys. Hello, babies. How are you today? How are you today? Hello, Faith. Look at you. You're looking so good. You're shedding. You want a piece? Here. Take it. Take it. Here. 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 Now they're just chasing each other. You back up, Acosta. Now I'll take you in. Just have to get them preoccupied with some food. Oh, golly. Slow down. He growled. Brrr. Did you growl? So that is Todd. That's Akasha. That's Faith. Edward's in there eating. That is Dexter. And I think Audrey. Let me get Audrey a piece of chicken. Excuse me, Akasha. I'm gonna get, yeah, watch out, guys. Give her. Here you go, sweetie. Her piece of chicken. Here you go, baby. Do you want an egg? You don't know what you want, huh? So, 30 to 50,000 a month to operate. 50,000 would allow me to hire so up to have a staff of 7 again, so that I can primarily focus on the animals and social media to keep that part actually going. Am I associated with an animal rights group? A lot of animal rights activists don't agree with what we do. A lot of people don't believe in the caging of animals. They're against sanctuaries, unfortunately, in general. So that's the hard part. There's some that are not, but a lot of them are. So they actually would rather animals be euthanized than kept in cages. We don't agree with that theory. So she could take the fish. Yep, all different colors. We have silvers, we have champagne platinums. Faith just started dropping her coat literally last week. She's been a little fluff ball until last week, and now she's finally dropping it. She's a champagne platinum. That right there is a red fox that's telling her to back off. Then we have a lavender fox over there and some silvers. And then there's cute little silver fox right there. Hi, Audrey. Audrey's just playing with her egg up there, being a good girl. Akasha's got a fish. There's Edward. Hi, Edward. So these guys all came from a fur farm. They were saved by Save a Fox. 500 foxes were they tried to remove 500 foxes from a fur farm. And we were able to take 12 of those 500. They have under 100 left to rehome. So they're working on that right now. Take this. There's a reason why I put 2 gloves on, and the main reason is so that I can take one off if I need to from touching chicken and stuff. Usually I don't care, but I cut myself with a knife earlier. For the first time going live, I have never cut myself food prepping for the animals in the 5 years I've been going live. Right, Edward? 5 years. It's been a long time. All right, so they're gonna eat their food. And we're gonna walk over here. Hi, Nitro. I gotta say hi to my babies. Give me one sec here. Flip you around. I gotta say hi to my little lumpkins here. Hi, little babies. Was it a hot day yesterday? 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 Oh, I know. Oh, Nitro. Oh, Nitro. Hello, Nine-Nine. Oh. Scratch it. Hi, Luther. Hi, Luther. Hello, Luther. Hello. Hello, Luther. Hi, Nine-Nine. Hello, Nine. Hi, Echo. So this is Nitro. He's a British Columbian black wolf dog. Oh. He loves to get the walk-by scratches. And then we have Luther, Brian, Nitro, Echo, Willow, and Calvin. Calvin is on top of his box right now because it's pretty warm for these guys. They're used to Washington weather. You love butt scratches. You love butt scratches. Oh, yeah, no. And Willow's having a pork bone in the back there. Hello, babies. My kitten. So, super sweet little buggers there. Absolutely love them. That's my Nai though. He just wants love and attention this morning. He's a good boy. I love him. So very blessed to do what we do, very blessed to give animals a home. We've rescued 3 wolf dogs this year, rescued 12 foxes, 3 birds, a blue-tongued skink. So we've been rescuing a lot, and we are hoping that we can stay in business to rescue more. That's the goal. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and we really truly love what we do. There's 3 of us here that work out here every day. It's completely overwhelming and exhausting on most days. When it rains, it pours, tends to be the typical outcome out here, but it's always challenging, it's always chaotic, and it always keeps me on my toes. And for people who know me, know that I do well in chaos normally. I'm getting a little tired right now because I don't feel good, but that's mainly because I've just injured myself these last few days, these last few months. I've been injuring myself, and I just gotta get back on it, get back in shape and start doing things right. It's just doing it, you know. So it's hard. I'm just gonna wash these 2 dishes so they're done. And then we'll move on. I have an intern that'll be out here tomorrow. She has graduated in zoology, and she just wanted the experience. So she's coming out to help out a couple days a week, which is fantastic. I have another intern that's helping me out get all the symbolic adoptions set up. I gotta have a meeting with her here soon. I need to text her today and get a meeting set up to do the next step of getting those all said and done, so we can start advertising all the symbolic adoptions. We've got to get our new webpage published and released. And do you want your bananas? They're in there. My porcupine's yelling at me because she can't find her banana. Hold on, honey. All right, I'm gonna get her banana. There's Bean. Hi, honey. Must not quill me today too. All right. Is it too ripe? All right. She was looking for her banana. All right, let's go see Lucy, if she's still outside. Lucy is one of the funniest birds that we have out here. She's so funny. I'm getting set up to be able to start adopting all of our birds out. We've only committed to keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. And what that means is if I have an owner that comes to me and says, I want you to take my bird, I want you to have it, I want you to provide the home for it, then a lot of times we accommodate that. And if we can't, I just tell them right up front, like, I can adopt them out, I can make sure they find the right home, but this is gonna be better for them. So I tell them that right up front. So we have a lot of adoptable birds that I gotta get that all done today too. Got a lot of work to do. And on top of everything else going on, there's just not enough time in the day, is there? All right. Lock those all up so that they're all locked. Then we're gonna go up here and we're gonna go meet Lucy. And I have another rescue coming in. Very aggressive, mean as sin, reticulated python. Another one. I got asked to help with. So I gotta get an enclosure built for my berm so that the two retics can go together. And then we'll look at all my puppies. These are all my dogs. The puppies aren't. Hey, Omen. What are you doing, sweet boy? What are you doing, Omen? This is Omen. He's up for adoption. There's full water out there. You want some more water? Huh? Omen's so cute. And then Banshee and Stella. No, stay. Wait. Good dog. Good boy. There's Banshee. And I don't know where Stella's at. She's summer. And then the huge blessings that came in, if you're just joining us, we had our Chewy order come in. We had that, all this was sent in, gifted to us. These enclosures were gifted to us by Lucky Dog, and 300 new insulated bowls were also given to us by Lucky Dog, which is remarkable. I don't think Lucy's still out here. She might be. She is! Hi, Lucy! This is Lucy. Hi, Lou. Hey, what? Hey, what do you? What noise? Ready? What noise? What noise do you make after you bite Jeremy? What do we say after? What do we do after we bite him? I love her. I have a glove on my hand. That's a good girl. What do you do? What do you do? See, she sees Jeremy. No one can see that.
She reaches her whole head through to try and get me.
Help, Lucy, help! Help!
I'll get him. I'll bite his finger.
Lucy. What noise? Yeah, that's exactly it. What do you say after you bite Jeremy?
So I put them in with Pixel instead. Pixel immediately goes for them. So Pixel's got the other one.
Pixel's an a-hole.
But
He always has been.
Even to other Amazons, I'd never tried him with a big macaw. He's
Oh.
like, "Rawr."
Yeah, he's mean. Hey, what? After we bite Jeremy, what do we say? What do we do?
She punches some deep holes. Too.
I know she does. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. You pretty bird.
Creep.
No, she says pretty bird is what she says with that. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Pretty bird. Yeah, she does not like you.
Straight. She was fine. I picked her up. I walked her around. I put her out here. She was on my arm.
You tell her. What do you?
No bite gloves. And now you ruin her for the whole day, and I can't
You're
even
welcome.
go close to her.
What do you?
Wow, that is getting really loose.
What do you say? Okay, when you bite Jeremy, what do you do? She's sharpening her beak for you too.
She does. Remember how rough it was when we first got her?
Yeah. Good girl. She does. You got a bird just like her? She tries.
Lucy.
She like.
Lucy.
As soon as she sees me, she becomes my
Lucy.
guard dog. Get him, Luce.
Lucy.
Bite him, Luce.
We're friends.
Oh man, bite him.
We're friends.
Gosh, she would just annihilate you if you let her. Look at her. Yeah, good girl. That's a bird. That's love there. She's like I did. Now this is Pixel. Pixel's a butthead. Hi, Pixel. There's Chewy and Angel. They're macaws. Hi.
They dropped 2 feathers out next to each other.
No.
Right there. Right in front of Jack's ball. Out here.
Oh, I don't know. Hi, Chewy. So Chewy and Angel, they're blue and gold macaws.
Do it, Lucy.
Lucy, she's coming over to me. I gotta keep moving. But Pixel, he's a spitfire too. I'll show you one more animal, and then I have to go. Because my list is like ding 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 ding. I got quotes I gotta get government, or not government grants, but I have grants that we're applying for right now. There's just tons and tons and tons of stuff right now that I have going on my spinning plates right now. Adagio's up front. You guys rarely get to see Adagio, but he's up front today. My home. Oh, maybe he's not. Nope, he's not. It's Rion. I thought Jeremy was gonna switch him. Rion, Jeremy was gonna switch you. How's your respiratory stuff going, honey? You haven't still. So when we were reading, the one problem with sloths, so she's been dealing with some respiratory stuff. The problem with that with sloths is I was reading the studies on them, and they had to do treatment for 45 days to get it to resolve itself. 45 days. And we're doing the same treatment that facility did right now. So, and here's the thing that people have to understand. I have 2 different air quality things in here. I have one that sends something to my phone if any of the air quality is bad. And I also have this one that records all the air quality and stuff too, in case that one fails on Wi-Fi for some reason. I have this one. And this one tells me everything that I need to know about everything. So, Jeremy has this magic way of making this thing work, and I don't. But that one's connected to my phone. Yeah, that one's weird, but it logs everything and records it. But that's Rion. She's a 2-toed sloth. And is a treatment so long because their metabolism. Yeah, so their metabolism is very, very, very slow. I don't think that's why the treatment's so long. I think that it's just like, I don't know what's going on with her. She's been to the vet. She's on a course treatment. We do albuterol masks for her to treat her with that. We have, her x-rays came back clean though, so she doesn't have pneumonia or anything like that. There's just a lot. There's a lot that comes with all of that. But she's on, and then with sloths, what people don't realize is with sloths, you can't give them amoxicillin or penicillin or anything like that because it actually it kills the bacteria of their gut, and they need that gut to actually be like healthy and to be able to survive. So if you give a sloth penicillin, you actually will end up killing it because all of that good digestive bacteria that they have will die with that penicillin shot, and they'll die with a full stomach, which is absolutely horrific. So it is a much different kind of like treatment plan that you have to do. You have to use stuff like Baytrol and other stuff. So anyway, she's coming up to her 3rd round of Baytrol, which is it's injectable, and then you keep them on a pill for X amount of days. So she's coming on to her third series of that. So we'll see. And then if that doesn't work, then we'll have to go another route. But we have to give it 30 days before we can say whether it worked or not, according to all of the studies that we've read and my vet's read and all that stuff. So, because as you can imagine, there's not very many sloth studies that have been completed. So anyway, we're working on it. Gotta get her healthy again, but she's eating fine. She doesn't seem to be lethargic or any of that kind of stuff. She's doing really well with that. So, but Pixel is up for adoption. Pixel's a mean little bugger. He'll bite you, so it needs to be to an experienced bird handler. Hi, Pixel. Pixel. Hi, Peppa. Hi. Hi, Peppa. Angel. Chewy. Don't. Chewy's trying to get Lucy. Chewy, don't. No, no. Go. Come on. Come over here, Lucy. Come on. Come here, Lucy. Lucy can fly. Come here, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Hey, Jeremy. You need to get Chewy out of there, please. Yep. Him and Lucy are fighting. Chewy's a butthead. Chewy. Come on, Lucy. Lucy, back off. You can see a macaw fight at its finest. I get you. Go, Lucy, go. She's not happy right now. Yeah, Chewy needs out. Well, if you'd like to go back and watch the footage. Hi. Watch out for Lucy. She's gonna fly right at you.
Don't fly at me. Angel will kick your butt. All right, enough from all. Actually, you need to go.
It's not.
It's you.
Lucy. It's not gonna make a difference. She's already seen you. She's already seen me. It's too late. Once she sees me, it's all downhill. Or Holly. She sees any female, she tries to attack Jeremy. From there on out, for the rest of the day. She gets protective over women. And kids. If she sees my kids, she goes crazy too. Chewy's actually the one who started it. It wasn't Lucy. Chewy chased her away. So, now them really doing damage to each other is slim to none. Hey, don't be a butt. Don't be a butt. Come here. Come here. You are a pretty bird. You are a pretty bird. Yes. You are a pretty bird. You are a pretty bird. Yes, you are. Yeah, he's a creep. She says creep. Hi, pretty bird. You are a pretty bird. Pretty bird. Yes, you are. Yeah, I know, but you're kind of a butthead too. Yes, you are. Are you sharpening your beak? Yeah. Chewy chased her away. Chewy chased her away and was chasing her down here, and then she was right here, and he was chasing her back, and then he's the one who was trying to bite her, and then she's like, enough of this BS, and she flew at him.
He's all talk. He goes open with the mouth, but he never does anything.
He was trying to bite her. It's documented.
With open mouth?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said he does.
No, but he does this.
Yeah,
He bites
it's all
her.
talk.
Well, Lucy will turn it to quick not all talk. So, Lucy and Pixel have to spend the day out by themselves because they just don't do well with other birds. We've tried them with several different birds. You love birds? Do you want one? He goes, creep. So, I'm going to go put all this food away, and I'm going to put everything away, and then we will be back tomorrow. I have to get my stuff done and be ready to present tomorrow. But today's kind of just my stomach is not doing well. It hurts really bad. So I've been sick for probably 6-7 days now. So I'm trying to get past it, but I don't think it's gonna go away, to be quite honest with you. So we are going to, we'll be back tomorrow probably around 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. My goal is to get out here at 5 tomorrow and get stuff done. And I have an intern coming from 9 to noon. I think. Maybe noon to 3. I'm not quite sure. I gotta look. I gotta text her and see what she's doing. So, I finally have a pool. Is that cool? You have a pool? Is that what you got for your birthday? I also have a pool and I love it. But it hasn't been hot enough here for us to really use it. So, yes, thank you all for being here today. We will see you guys all tomorrow, and we will be hopefully releasing some new stuff in the next 2 weeks for you guys to be able to participate in. So, it doesn't matter that it's small, still a pool, still cool. Still got one, that's all that matters. So, mine's small too. It's like 22 foot by 16 foot. But I want a bigger one. Anyway, and it's above ground too. So have a great rest of your guys' day, and we will see you all mañana. All right, love you all, bye.